I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. I feel like I'm alive again. Does anyone else feel that way? Like, I feel like I'm reborn. What's up, you guys? A bit of a messy background and also just not the usual background. I don't care. As you can see from the title, because you clicked on this video, this is my reaction to ARTMS. Yes, that's how it's pronounced. I know that a lot of you might think it's ARTMS. I thought it was at first too, but it's Artemis, like the Greek goddess, I mean, which has a lot to do with like the moon and like Luna's lore and anyways, my reaction to ARTMS, their first vlog, the ARTMS first step vlog. I haven't done this on my channel, but for my girls, if you're not new here, or even if you're new here, but if you're not new here and you just didn't know this, LOONA is they're my #1 group. If you see the icon, if you've noticed like what my profile picture is, it's me looking at the moon. That's because it's LOONA related with them looking at the moon. And also, I have a tattoo of the moon, guys. I don't know if you can see here. This is so random. I'm like going on like a tangent, but I got that when I was 18, and that was actually before I even knew about LOONA. So, isn't that random? We were destined to be in each other's lives. But anyways, guys, this is gonna be maybe a bit of a long video. It probably will, because I'm not only reacting to the first vlog, but I'm also reacting to tripleS's vlog, their Signal. If you guys don't know, tripleS is a group that I am super into. Like, I've already ulted them at this point. They're another group that I've added to my ult list. I love them so much. And ARTMS and tripleS are under the same company. Oh, we have so much that we gotta catch up on that I haven't spoken about. For those of you who do not know, Mod House, the company that tripleS is under and that ARTMS is under, is the CEO of Mod House is Jaden Jong. He's also the creative director, of course. He's involved in everything, right? Jaden Jong used to work with LOONA for a huge part of their the group's identity, like from debut, literally pre-debut from Heejin, Solo, all the way up until Butterfly. It was Jaden Jong who took their creative direction and everything about LOONA. So this is a very emotional like reunion. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that I've been talking about it non-stop since all this news has been leaked. I'm talking about this now to you guys on here because I haven't spoken about it or like made a video about it, but I have been knowing about this for like weeks now, and it's still surreal to me. It's still so surreal to me. This is like the craziest thing. I'm still in disbelief every day, guys, believe it or not. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. Like, the girls themselves voluntarily joining Mod House, that was huge, right? Like, that was, I think, in the grand scheme of like, not in the grand scheme, but like, I think out of everything that has happened with like LOONA news, this has been one of the biggest game changers, because not only did they leave BBC, Odd Eye Circle plus, obviously the other girls are still trying to get out, which it will happen. It shall happen. It will happen. I know it will happen. But ever since they left BBC, for them to join any company, I don't know how many tweets I've made about this because it's still unreal to me. Out of all the companies that they could go to, they chose to go to Mod House. Is that not insane? I mean, you might be thinking like, oh well, maybe there weren't even that many opportunities, blah blah blah. You could think that, but I think that they could have had the opportunity to join so many companies. I mean, think about the fact that SM, literally Lee Suman, wanted to work with LOONA and worked with them and came out with Hash. Like, think about what that says about the demand for them. Maybe it might have not been the same back then as it is now, but I'm pretty sure that if they wanted to, they can sign with any other company. I just want to make that clear. I just want to say that it's crazy that they went back to Jaden, because this just shows that they liked working with him and that they had a good relationship and there's some sort of trust. And like, these are grown girls at this point. Like, this is LOONA 7 years into their career now, like since Heejin debuted. They're in their mid-20s almost. I'm the same age as Jinsol, Eve, Hasul. Vivi's older than me. So like, for them to not know what they're gonna do now with their contracts and to not know what they're gonna look at for a company, like that would just be like the public almost disrespecting them in some kind of way. It's like they went through all of that with BBC. Why would they choose to go to Mod House unless they knew it was for good intentions? So this was obviously something that, like, I mean, it's crazy. It put a lot of like rumors and a lot of like things that people have said to rest. And like I said, at one point, I was super skeptical of Jaden. I'm not lying about it. Like, I didn't like him at one point, especially after what happened with, back then in 2019, where Orbits didn't know what the hell was going on. XX dropped, and then they had the ballad, the La Maison album that was supposed to come out that didn't drop. Jaden said that it was scrapped, he left, and people thought that like LOONA was like in shambles because they obviously didn't do anything for a year after XX, and everything just took a big turn, you know, and a lot of people put the blame on him, myself included. Oh my god, my dog is so loud right now. Clearly, I feel like the blame couldn't have always been 100% on him. And as the years came by, now into 2023, it's obvious that BBC was the main factor in ruining everything about LOONA. Everything. If you want to look up something on that, or like if you want me to clarify, go ahead. This is almost 10 minutes. I'm not gonna like, I want to just get to the reaction already. I don't want to like keep going, but this is just like a story, you know? But like, you can go on my Twitter if you want. It's at BlazeKev. Or you can just look anywhere because this news is like everywhere at this point. To wrap things up, it's just obvious that there's a good relationship between ARTMS / LOONA, and I'm gonna use that interchangeably. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna keep calling them LOONA because they are LOONA. Like, same thing with like GFriend, for example. Just because the girls went their separate ways does not mean that they don't have a separate identity from GFriend. Like, they're still GFriend. And the same thing will be with LOONA. I hope that they can get copyright for everything. If you guys did not see, Mod House just earned, or I think they applied for copyrights to Odd Eye Circle. And I think that got approved. I don't remember. I have to see. I just know that that went through. Like, that whole thing was happening. So it's just very promising. Before I get into the reaction real quick, I just want to say I just hope that the future for all of the LOONA girls is that, like, no matter what company they're under, I hope that they all can promote as LOONA, OT12, all of them. That's what they want to. They've made this clear forever, and they still make it clear with us, they as in the girls themselves. It's very obvious. Like, they're inseparable. They are inseparable. They are sisters, they are family, they are soul sisters. And what I want is, like, ideally for most of the girls, besides I don't think Chu's gonna be able to because she's already under this new company. Chu signed with ATRP, so I don't think she'll be going to Mod House. But I'm hoping that the rest of the girls, once they leave BBC, I would love for them to go to Mod House too, so that they can all be together. At least as many of them together as possible. If something happens where, like, I don't know, ideally things don't go as myself and Orbits and just people in general want for them, I don't know. I'm not even going to talk about them going separate ways or like someone starting a solo career or anything else. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that right now. Okay, guys, let's get into the reaction now. I spoke for so long, but that's important. This is important information. And they're my girlies. So, okay, I'm going to start off with the Explore log first. Let's get into that. And then I'm going to watch Grand Merge of the Worlds, which is the tripleS signal. Okay, guys, ARTMS first step. 3, 2, 1.
네.
안녕하세요.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, their outfits, first of all, they just all look so good together. My god, fashionistas.
하나가 많네요.
I love Heejin's new hair.
그래요.
I love them.
일단은 다들 잘 지내셨죠?
네.
오늘 헤매가 다 되는데 무슨 일이 있었나요?
오늘은 저희 되게 중요한 일정이 있었어요. 저희
Yeah, you did.
사진을
I love these
오늘
Caesars so
이
much.
사진 찍는 게 촬영하는 어떤 여러 날 중에 하루일지 아니면 약간 각자의 마음속에 어떤 의미가 있는 오늘 하루일지가 궁금해요.
의미가 크죠? 네. 어제 그래서 단식했어요.
큰 의미가 있는.
Oh my god.
그리고 너무 오랜만에 촬영을 해가지고 멤버들이 이렇게 예쁜지 몰랐잖아요.
뭐야?
아니 원래 헤매 맨날 안 하다가 오늘 이렇게 좀 이렇게 하니까
그래서 저희는
She's so funny. I love her. She's such an EFP, like me.
녹음
And Chu and Yojin.
제가
네네네.
Oh my god. Oh, they're traumatized. Literally, they're sensitive.
보여주고 싶은 모습들이 너무 많잖아요.
They thought he was talking about the origin album. I'm like,
그러면 저희 약간 리얼리티처럼 해가지고 게임하는 모습이나
너무 많이 보여주는데.
더 보여줄 수 있어요.
remember Chetty and Gohan?
해보고 싶은 게 있거든요.
What were they playing? Was that Fortnite? No, it was like a shooting game. I forgot.
근데 그 과정을 담는 거죠. 근데 막 이렇게 막
What the hell is that
멋있게
body
딱
profile?
만들어서 하면은 되게 재밌지 않을까?
당황하셨죠?
아니 너무너무 좋은 진취적인 아이디어고 알려서
I love that for them though because they are more mature now though. Like you could tell that they want to show a way more mature side of
고등학생 때
them.
만났는데 운전 잘해요.
그러니까.
격하게
Plus it's
해요.
Odd Eye Circle. Odd Eye Circle was like girl crush mature since debut in terms of like their style.
맞습니다. 이 목소리 꼭 내보내주세요.
뭐 했는데요? 오해들이 많아요 팬분들이 인터뷰가 나가고
아 우리 아니잖아요.
미래에 제가 저기 한번 있을 거예요.
I love that she says that as soon as she joined the company. Isn't that so funny?
파이팅!
I mean, it's a lot of people she probably knows though. Like they've probably worked together before. Besides Jaden, of course.
여러분들이 생각나는 거 있으면 돋보기 촌스러워요? 돋보기? 돋보기 촌스럽습니다. 알아요. 그냥 들어보세요. 일단 첫 번째 타임라인. 다음 거 빨리 얘기할게요. 문피드.
문피드.
Feed. This is literally Jaden coming up with his like typical Loonaverse random shit. This is so nostalgic. This feels so nostalgic. Moonlight. That's so funny.
그리고 데이지.
I love it though because it's so Loona. You know what I mean? Like he's not trying to stray away from their identity at all.
탐사일지를 탐험일지로 바꾸는
Artemis has everything to do with the moon and like Loona.
뭔가 쉽게 하는 게
역시
I agree with her.
그냥
They can save that stuff for like the album and like the concepts and all that.
하면서
쉬운 단어가 낫긴 하겠다. 데이오포 이런 거.
It's simple. It's cute. I miss Loona TV. Right.
여행을
여행도
They deserve.
어디요?
김립이 운전할 수 있는 곳.
Heejin saying Paris even though she's already been there. Literally with Jaden. That's so funny.
가자마자 걸어 떨어지는 거 아니야?
그것도 적고
넷이서 좀 못했던 얘기들이 있을 것 같아서 여러분 넷 사람들끼리 좀 카메라 앞에서 또 하고.
좋아요.
사람은 얘기가 있을까요?
What are they gonna talk about? BBC? That's so funny.
어디로 가요?
What else have they been talking about? This is so funny. This is hilarious. They deserve.
아니면 부산을
Deserve,
기차
deserve.
타고 가서 부산에서 렌트카 해가지고
알아서 스케줄 짜시면 됩니다.
아
그런
저희가
식으로.
해도
나
되게
부산 놀러 한 번도 안 가봤어. 부산 가자 그러면
부족한
어때? 근데 나도 한 번도 안 가봤어. 저희 부산 오았어 때 팬사인회 한 번 하고 안 갔지 않나?
난 한 번
나도 한 번 갔어.
그래.
우리?
아니?
아니?
가면 수영해요.
그거는 하나씩 대로.
수영해요.
Oh my god, Odd Eye Circle was already all air signs, 2 Geminis and an Aquarius, but now with Heejin, that's 4 air signs. I love that.
그럼 저도
Oh, I love that so
해볼래요.
much.
그럼 나는 안 그럼 나도 안 탈래. 나 택시 타고.
야, 차안 타래. 나 걸어주면 만점이야.
첫 번째 탐험 일지는 부산이 되겠네.
아, 끝난 거예요?
끝났습니다.
Oh my god, could that have been 20 minutes, please? That was so cute. That was so cute. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. I feel like I'm alive again. Does anyone else feel that way? Like, I feel like I'm reborn. Like, I feel like I'm back to living, seeing them being active here. Like, I already follow them on Instagram. Thank God they finally made it. It felt like we couldn't directly speak to them because of only LOONA the World Instagram and like them not having like social media freedom too much. But now it's like they have their Instagrams. It's perfect. And now we have these vlogs, and now we have them in their own group. Like sooner, like I feel like before summer ends, a lot of things will be resolved. And I feel like I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping that the rest of the girls just join Mod House as soon as possible. And our girls go back to just being what they're meant to be, which is a 12-member monster group. That's so crazy because this is actually happening pretty fast too, considering the fact that this started in like beginning of December with like the allegations and like all of this stuff unpacking. I love that though. I felt so emotional when he mentioned in the beginning about it being emotional for them, like them starting this whole new chapter, because not only is it like them doing something that I feel like they never intended to happen, which is like, you know, rebuild LOONA from like rebuilding LOONA, because the group is basically disbanding while they're forming something at the same time, you know, like it's a pretty sensitive time. It's pretty crazy. But I think that everyone's very optimistic, rightfully so, and everyone seems unbothered, like from what I see. Like obviously they're not gonna vent their frustrations or like talk about this or like try to seem unprofessional, but it also just shows their confidence in the fact that they're like continuing living their lives without having to acknowledge to people what's going on about like the whole situation right now. Okay guys, let's watch the grand merge of worlds now. Crazy that Kotone is in this situation. Let me just mention real quick that it was Weekly's Jihan that was like the #1 orbit living her dream, because she met the girls and they acknowledge her and this and that. It's like, you know, that was like the closest thing. But okay, let's just think about this. For Kotone though, she literally is debuting in the group that is like that literally is being managed by the guy who created LOONA, her favorite group. And she literally like is now in a sister group situation. Like they are literally re-debuting under that company. Like, can we take a moment to just think about how insane that is? Like, this girl is probably waking up and going to sleep with like her cheeks like up to her forehead. Like, I cannot believe how insane that is. Let's just get into this video. I think it's just so unbelievable, and I would love to be living her life right now. Like, she is living the dream. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
오늘 또 케이크를 들고 만나러 갑니다. 이렇게 직접 만나고 좀 그렇게 하는 건 처음이라서 지금 긴장하고 있어요. 선이 이렇게 설레.
I'm literally gonna cry every time I keep seeing them like this. I can't. Seeing them makes me so emotional.
이달에서 선배님들을 만나러 갑니다.
이렇게
케이크를 들고 서프라이즈 감자 서프라이즈를 하러 갑니다.
I'm literally going to cry.
아무 말 못하겠어요 저는.
She's so cute. I can't.
마음이 준비가 안 돼 있어요 지금. 진짜
Me too. Me with you. Heejin's face.
자, 트리플S 11 코토네입니다. 이거 케이크.
She's so cute. Aw, Chuddy's saying that is so cute. We've heard so much about you. Aw, she must have felt so special hearing that. Aw. Aw. Literally. Aw. I love Jin, so leave it. She's my bias, by the way. Her and Gohan are my biases. Leave it to her to be the one to be like, cry. Like, I would be like that. I would be like, cry. Aww. That's so sweet of her to do that. They're so gorgeous. Look at how gorgeous they are. I love my girlies. Stan Luna, Stan tripleS, Stan ARTMS. Aw, she's so adorable. You know what's also funny? Is the fact that that's not even close to being the only time that she's gonna see them. They're in the same company. They're gonna be seeing each other like all the time now. That's so, wow. She's living the life. She's living the dream. That was adorable. This must be like the way that I'm reacting to all of this, and Orbits and just other people, other fans, just the communities in general is reacting to like ARTMS's debut. I think, imagine how she must be feeling like witnessing that firsthand as well. Like, oh wow, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. That's insane. And also for people who are not into tripleS, or if you're not a wave, Crystal Eyes, their second subunit will be debuting really soon. And their S14 member, who actually she was just announced today, the same day that these videos were released. She's one of the producers for Crystal Eyes' songs. Like, that is so, this company is so interesting. Everything that happens with Jaden Jong is just very interesting. I know he has a past, and I know that there's a lot of things that are up for like talking about and stuff, but he's taking really good care of tripleS and what's seeming to happen with ARTMS right now, and I'm really hoping that he will, and I think that he will. I actually really trust that he will. I'm just very optimistic. I'm very optimistic. I'm so happy. This will, like, I knew for a fact, I always have had the biggest gut feeling that like LOONA will not disband, and they cannot disband. Am I a little biased because they're my alt group? Yeah, but also being realistic, guys, they have only been going up and up and up and up and up. And on Queendom 2, they literally were runner-ups. They sold literally nearly 200K for their comeback with Flip That. They've just been having promotions here and there. Like, they've been doing so good. And besides that, besides all of that, besides the success, like, to end this video on just a note, I guess, is that like the LOONA girls as an orbit for 6 years now. Holy crap. Yeah, 2017, since 2017. I have never seen like a stronger bond between girls in a group. I could say that for so many girl groups too. I don't watch or like keep up with other girl groups as much as I keep up with like LOONA and a certain few other girl groups, but there's just something about LOONA that's just like way too special that I think everyone, including all the girls, the media, I feel like everyone just knows that they're such a force to be reckoned with, and they're such a special group, and such an incredible group that it's like there's no way that they can just like end like that, you know? And also I just want to say real quick, I was thinking about this the other day. It's so insane to me, and it's also funny how Kinlip and Shinbi from BB's G-Friend are friends and they're hanging out. It's so crazy how G-Friend and LOONA, who are two of my literally top favorite groups, kind of went through the same position, kind of like were in the same position / are going through the same similar things. Not like with what's happening within their companies, because with Source Music we'll never know 100% for sure, but with Blockberry and with Source Music, isn't it kind of strange how like both of these companies had these perfect girl groups that have just like, they literally had their gemstones and they just threw it all away, or they just like threw it in the trash. Isn't it so insane? Isn't that crazy? Kind of might not be, because companies these days are one after the other just proving to be like garbage, but I just thought that was like such a weird coincidence. And it's actually so strange because before there was like interactions between LOONA and G-Friend prior to Queendom 2, we didn't really see too many interactions, mostly just like Eve and Shinbi. I always just like felt so strongly about both of the groups being mistreated by their companies. I thought it was just super strange, and I thought it was a weird coincidence, and it's just stupid to me how like these companies like literally, I don't know, like imagine if these groups were in the hands of another company, or if they were like self-managed. They just threw away like the biggest blessing that they had in their lives. And BBC, I tweet about you all the time. I have a lot of shit to say. I'm not gonna say anything because I need to wrap this up, but count your days. Count your sweet days, because you are over with as a company, and some of you people need to be behind bars. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is so long. I'm literally I have to like edit this whole thing, but it's almost at like 30 minutes right now, but I don't care. It was worth it, and I had so much fun filming this, and I'm emotional. I'm pretty emotional, honestly. It might not seem like it because I'm just like very happy and stuff, and I'm like whatever, but I'm just very emotional in the sense that like this is happening. Like this is like, it's happening. Like it's restarting, and it feels very strange, but I'm like accepting it more and more each day, and I'm getting happier and happier every single fucking day. Like LOONA is finally going to become what they should have become in the very start. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, feel free to like. If you want to keep up with more LOONA, ARTMS, tripleS, girl group, whatever content, feel free to check out my channel, subscribe, I would really appreciate it, and let me know everything that you guys thought down below. How did you react to these two videos? I need to know how you guys reacted to them, because bye guys.